Welcome to episode 5. We got to stay hydrated. Yes. Make sure you're drinking your water. So, excuse the noise outside. The kids are playing. I can't control that. But I want to talk about a revelation I had recently. And it basically is the fact that I don't trust people. And I really truly think that that's where a lot of my issues stem from, is my lack of trust with people. It explains why I'm overbearing. It explains why I have a need to control people, although we know that people don't like to be controlled. They don't want to be controlled. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know where to start. Like, how do you rebuild trust with people? I don't like living this way. When I think back to my relationships, I was overbearing in them all after I got my heart broken the first time. It's kind of like I kicked into overdrive. Hypersensitive, hyper aware, just doing too much, just doing the most. And that was a response to how I felt, but I never really processed it because I was always avoiding being alone and being sober. Sober as in like not high and smoking weed. Because that would be how I would deal with the pain that I was feeling or whatever emotion that I was going through after I would go through situation after situation. I don't know how it's really interesting. I say I don't trust people, right? But then it's like I'll get into relationships with people. So it's like, if you don't trust people, how can you be in a relationship with someone if you don't trust them? It's really like crazy. It's weird. I want intimacy, but I can't trust you. It's like, well, then you don't get the intimacy. I don't know how to fix it. Like, I'm truly baffled. Like, I sat in bed and processed all of this, put it together, and then I was like, yeah, I need to record because I just cracked the code on what my problem is. And it is a problem because it needs to be fixed. Let's be clear. I don't want to be overbearing. I don't want to suffocate people. I don't want to not let people have the space to be themselves. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to worry. I don't want to stress myself out. I just want to be able to like relax. I just want to be able to relax. And I just don't know how to get there, truthfully. It's deeper than just not caring, because you need to care about people that you're in a relationship with. So I'm not going to say just don't care. But I need to figure out how I can do that. Do I need to get busier? Like, what is it? Do I need to fill my time with other things? Why can't I trust people? And it goes both ways. It's men and women, which is what I find interesting. But it's really not so interesting because historically I've been hurt by both, so I understand why I don't trust in general. But I still put myself out there time after time again. And to be quite honest with you, that's another problem. I put myself out there. I'm going out of my way. I'm going the distance. Why? If it's not reciprocated, what's the point? You're wasting your own time. I thought about that too. It's like I'm so willing, yet I'm not trusting. This is an interesting dichotomy. Like I'm truly baffled at my behavior. I say I don't have friends, which is not true. But because I feel like I can't trust them, I say I don't have them. Very odd. I have friends that care about me, friends that check in on me. We may not see each other every day, but they still care. But why don't I trust them? I've got to process that further. I don't know if I have to just pray about it. I don't know if you guys feel that same way too, where like you've been suffocating someone that you're into, or you've been overbearing, you're toxic. Like, I want to have healthy relationships. I don't want to push people away. I don't want people to run from me. I want healthy connections, healthy relationships. I just don't know how to get there. I know I can get there because I have a desire to get there. I just don't know what getting there looks like. And I wasn't always this way, so I know it can be fixed. I'm just gonna pray on it, I guess, because something's gotta give. I can't keep behaving this way and thinking that people are gonna rock with it. Like, they're not. Not the people that are worth a damn anyway. They're not gonna go for that. And even the people that weren't, correct for me, they still didn't want it either. Nobody wants it. Doesn't matter the person. But I need to learn how to trust people, because relationships require trust, friendships require trust. Any kind of ship requires a level of trust. So I've got work to do, and I'm sure you do too. I know I'm not the only one that has trust issues with people. It's tough, but I want to relax. I don't want to worry. I want to just be like, okay, yeah, and go on to the next thing and not think about it. I don't want it to consume me. I don't want that. So that's what hit me. And if anybody has tips on how they learn to navigate and trust people, please let me know. What is something that I can try and implement that can bring about change in behavior and patterns? Because that's not who you are. That's what your circumstances molded you to be, but that's not who you are. And you don't have to stay that way. You can change. You just have to change your behavior and your patterns and how you go about things. Dare I say, even your mindset. Sometimes it can be so ingrained in your mind that it seems impossible to change. But anything is possible. Anything is possible if you want it. So, rebuilding trust with people, little by little. I will try. I'm also going to look up videos, maybe on how to, and get some insight, because I've got to change. I've got to do things differently. I can't even begin to tell you. I have to change, though. Yeah. We're starting with the woman in the mirror. That's me. Seriously. I mean, good Lord. Eventually I'll do story times, but I don't even know if I want to relive those and like rehash them. Everybody's got a story, like I said. You get the gist of it. But I'm going to pray on it tonight before I go to bed, because I know that there's a whole different experience waiting for me. I just have to get there. And I will. So make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you for coming back to see me. I appreciate you. And feel free to leave a comment. Message me on Instagram. My Instagram is @loveamandalene. I usually put it in the description box, but I figured I would just say it. I've been meaning to say it in one of these episodes. So feel free to follow me on Instagram and say hi. Okay? Until next time, be good. Bye.